Bitwig Sampler offers two different approaches to granular playback: textures and fragments. These play modes let you break the audio into small pieces, called grains, and then play, overlap, or rearrange these grains to create new sounds. Because Sampler gives you direct access to the playback speed, you can slow down the playhead while the grains keep playing at the regular speed and pitch. Textures mode is pretty straightforward, with adjustable grain size and motion. Two alternating grains provide a steady stream of sound, making it easy to create granular layers and ambient soundscapes. You can also set the grain size at note intervals, so the timing stays tied to your project tempo. Playback speed is central to granular synthesis. Sampler's ability to freeze the playhead entirely is ideal for its granular play modes. The speed knob is now a position dial, letting you explore this area with granular playheads. And of course, Bitwig's modulators are perfect for animating the frozen playhead and other parameters. Let's use another unique Bitwig feature. Voice stacking is available in every Bitwig instrument. For instance, set voice stacking to 5, then assign the stack spread to the playhead position. You'll now see 5 playheads spreading out across the sample, and the granular playheads around them build a rich, complex texture. And why not give the second voice a different LFO amount? And pitch it down by an octave. In textures mode, each grain can follow Sampler's automatic pitch tracking. So enable the dynamic root key option, along with key tracking, and your granular patch will be perfectly in tune as you play. Textures give you a simple and musical way into granular synthesis. Fragments mode takes the same idea further, giving you much more control over how individual grains are created and played. Besides grain size and motion, Fragments mode also lets you set the rate at which grains are spawned. It generates up to 256 grains per voice. Or, link rate to the grain size to get a consistent density of grains regardless of their size. You can also shape the grain envelope and how often the envelope repeats per grain. There's a lot to play with here. And again, modulation opens up vast possibilities for sculpting your grains over time. There are even more hidden features in the inspector panel, such as this one, to control the play direction of each grain. As always, we recommend you take a look at Sampler's help view to learn about the parameters of each play mode, including those additional settings in the inspector panel. This piano riff starts with some nicely isolated notes. let's see how we can use Sampler's Fragments mode to create a playable patch from it. First, we'll reduce the playback speed so the playhead stays within this area here, even on long sustained notes. Let's adjust grain size and density to find a pleasant granular tone. And maybe add some repeats, as we notice grains running into these next notes here actually create interesting artifacts. Nice. Now let's add a bass line. But unfortunately it sounds out of tune. Alright, well that's because Sampler's default root key is C3. It would actually need to be whatever this note is to align the pitch with the rest of the project. Now we can right-click here and select Set Root Key from Click Position, and it's identified this note as D1 in a few cents instead of C3. So it was off by 2 semitones plus 2 full octaves. So to compensate, we'll just use D3 here instead of D1. Now we can enjoy the patch right in tune, and maybe season it with some effects. Textures and Fragments, 2 granular play modes and endless possibilities for exploring and transforming your audio. Only in Sampler, in Bitwig Studio.